Hey everyone, so not much of a nice day for BlackBerry holders, and I had some myself yesterday. I held it overnight, was all happy this morning for a very short period of time until it reversed, and I didn't sell or have my stop loss high enough to protect most of my profits. I was up over $20,000, and of course, I got greedy today, and that was not smart. I was hoping for God knows what. 30, 40, $50 a share. Didn't even come close. And that's how greed screws you in the market. I got greedy. I was up money. I didn't take it. And the market ended up taking pretty much all of it back. I sold when I was up just 1,000 from being up over 20 grand. And just to say I was in the green. So that's not nice. Wasn't a nice day. Looking at the stock, I should have saw the warning signs yesterday, and I did, but my gut feeling was telling me it was going to go higher. My gut feeling and my hopes were telling me it was going to go up and break this high from January like AMC did, but I'm guessing BlackBerry just doesn't have the movement behind it like AMC does, and for that reason, it just didn't have the strength to be able to do that. Now, normally I would have saw this yesterday and would have thought that's a top. Massive volume spike. It was the highest volume ever. Okay. Big red candle, gap up and sell off. All bad news, all bad signs. And I didn't take it in, and I was still hoping for the best, which wasn't smart. What were the signs that it was going to reverse first thing this morning? And it's like I saw these signs, but you get hopeful and you don't want to listen to it, and that's where emotions come into play and mess you up a lot of the time. Emotions are a huge factor that really can mess up your trades and your finances. So first thing in the morning, big volume spike on the 1 minute. Pushed past it a little bit, but upper wick of profit taking. Then on the 3rd minute, couldn't pass the high of that 2nd minute. And then it dumped, broke the low of the 1st minute. And that was a bad sign for the day, because now everyone who bought in that first few minutes, which was the biggest volume of the day. Let's look, where are we? That first few minutes, which is the biggest volume of the day, all these guys were quickly in the red. All these shorts were quickly in the profit. And that, as you could see, came back up, retested that area, and it was a resistance area. The low of that candle was a resistance area, because that's where a lot of people got trapped this morning. And then the rest of the day, there was these bounces and whatnot, but it was just lower highs and lower lows the rest of the day on the 5 minute. Not very pretty. As of now, this is looking like a reversal. You have the gap up, big volume, big sell-off around critical resistance area of $20. And now today you've got the follow-through, bearish candle. Not looking too great right now. AMC, same thing. AMC seemed to top out where the highest volume was. The highest volume was 766 million. That's when it topped out at $72. And it's been unable to pass that high of that day, as you could see. And now we got lower highs 2 days in a row. So AMC looks to be on a similar level as BlackBerry, where you got that high volume spike, and now that's the resistance. And now we've got declining bear volume, and the price is dropping. And that usually means there's not that much buying pressure on the way down. So it takes less volume to push the price down than it takes volume to push the price up. And obviously, that's kind of bad news. And the RSI is getting weak. It was very overbought. Now we're down to still overbought, but not as overbought. And it's showing a lot of weakness now over there. This could still potentially be a bull flag over here on AMC. I'm kind of having my doubts. I don't know if we're going to get this kind of volume again. We're going to need crazy amounts of volume to push this higher. Will that volume come in? Anything is possible. I don't know. Kind of having my doubts by looking at it. take a look at GME as well. And GME, it looks like healthy consolidation, but taking a closer look, we got lower highs multiple days in a row. The price is declining on declining volumes, again showing a lack of buying pressure on the way down. It takes more money to push it up than it takes to push it down. And now we're under that 4-day moving average, the red line, which typically shows weakness, that it's trading under that line. It could potentially be a big cup and handle over here, so there's still that possibility. But as of now, I'm not too sure. Because of what I'm seeing on AMC and BlackBerry, I'm feeling kind of bearish about GameStop as well. But GameStop chart looks healthier than the other two, I would say. Okay, so I think those are the main stocks looking at now. Tesla had a rebound today. It was a bit of a volume spike yesterday, so it's not surprising that they would make a rebound today to kind of squeeze all the shorts and stuff from yesterday, make all their Friday puts worthless. The market likes to do that. Still bearish chart overall. One green day doesn't change the trend. I think now we got an inside bar. So now you want to see which way is it going to break this inside bar, and then is there going to be follow through to potentially change the trend, because this could be a higher low on the daily and then go for a higher high. That's also possible as well. Maybe this support area doesn't break. There is that potential. So again, as you know, I think this stock is overpriced. I think it's a bubble, but that doesn't mean it's going to drop for sure. I could be wrong. This is a very critical support area. And as you can see, there's fairly high volume at these lows over here at this area. So it is a big support area to keep an eye on. And a few other stocks could just take a quick look. Apple, potentially triple bottom over here. Bulls are going to want follow through on there on Apple. Amazon still kind of in a downtrend over here. They're trying to double bottom off of this area over here, but it's an indecision candlestick and closed below the red line still. So Amazon's still showing some weakness. Facebook is near that all-time high. It's looking like it could potentially be a little bit of a cup and handle, but it was unable to pass this high over here, and it's a little bit of a double top. So keep an eye on that on Facebook. And we can do an update on TLRY. Looks similar to BlackBerry and AMC. Big volume spike, starting to sell off. Reversal candlestick, gap up, sell off. Very similar to AMC, BlackBerry. They're kind of all grouped together, so I guess it's following the same trend as them. Roblox, it pushed to higher highs today, but it was an upper wick of profit taking, and that suggests it's probably due for some consolidation over here on Roblox. Neo, they're trying to form a bull flag over here, potential little bit of a cup and handle. It's possible that they do break out. And it's possible that it just consolidates around here and then dumps, and it's a failed bull flag. So we shall see. Those are a few of the things that I'm looking at. SCR was a good one today. Had a little bit of a cup and handle and bull flag, and as you can see, that bottom was characterized by a volume spike down there. NVDA keeps pushing. NVIDIA, because they're doing a split, so the price is going to get cheaper on the stock, and is getting that same kind of hype that Tesla did before Tesla split. And then NVIDIA has been pushing. Lockheed Martin, looking pretty good. Topping out around this area. We want to see how it reacts here. We're getting increasing bull volume, which is good, but you don't want to see it get too high and be too much of a spike, or that could signal a reversal. But right now it's looking pretty good. Lockheed Martin, potential big cup and handle over here, so you want to see if it breaks out or not. I like Lockheed Martin. I think it's a value stock. They pay decent dividends, and I think there's a lot of growth potential there in terms of space and a lot of industries that they're involved in. So we're going to leave this video at that for today. Unfortunately, BlackBerry did not have a good day today, and Now it's down even more after hours. My stop loss went through. I should have put my stop loss higher and not be so greedy and not be hopeful. You can't go with your gut. At the end of the day, you got to follow the chart. The chart was saying, we pushed first thing, rejected this resistance from the pre-market, and then dumped. And that was high volume, and then it trapped a lot of people. I should have got out right around there once it broke this area over here. And instead, I waited till maybe around over here, just hoping that things would change, but it did not. Again, emotions can really mess you up when trading and stuff, because I'm very good at the charts, but sometimes emotions get in the way. And if you get panic, you get FOMO, you get greedy, you get hopeful, all these kind of emotions, they really will get in your way of you making money. So that's something that I got to work on, because I'm not perfect at all that. And that's something most people have to work on when trading and stuff like that in order to be more successful. Thanks for watching.